Welcome to a journey into the forgotten chapters of ancient history. Many ancient structures disappeared from maps for thousands of years. They were built with techniques far ahead of their time, yet left behind no clear records. Some lie underground, while others are buried beneath dense forests or layers of sand and rock. Archaeologists have not fully uncovered their functions or origins. And now, let's explore the ancient wonders gradually being revealed across the world. Pyramids of Giza. The Pyramids of Giza are among the greatest architectural achievements in human history, built over 4,500 years ago as monumental tombs for ancient Egyptian pharaohs. The complex consists of three main pyramids, with the Great Pyramid of Khufu originally standing at about 480 feet tall, equal to roughly 146 meters and about 150 yards in Portuguese units, built from over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing between 2 and 15 tons. These massive blocks were stacked with astonishing precision, a construction feat that remains only partially explained by modern science. Originally, the pyramid surfaces were covered with polished white limestone, reflecting sunlight like a giant mirror shining across the desert. The alignment of the pyramid edges with the four cardinal points demonstrates the Egyptians' advanced knowledge of mathematics and astronomy. Standing for thousands of years against the desert winds, the Pyramids of Giza symbolize the endurance, ingenuity, and organization of ancient Egyptian civilization. Today, they attract millions of visitors annually, offering a timeless journey into the extraordinary creativity of humankind. Stonehenge. Stonehenge is one of the most remarkable ancient monuments in the world, located on the Salisbury Plain of England, dating back more than 4,500 years. The massive stone circle consists of blocks weighing an average of 25 tons, with some rising up to 23 feet, arranged in a precise geometric pattern that demonstrates the extraordinary knowledge of astronomy and construction of ancient people. These stones were transported from quarries located dozens of miles away, raising significant questions about how prehistoric societies moved and erected them without modern machinery. Archaeological studies suggest that Stonehenge may have been used as an astronomical observatory, as the alignment of the stones matches the sunrise and sunset during the solstices. Other theories propose that it served as a religious ceremonial center or a burial ground for the new Stone Age community. Over thousands of years, Stonehenge stands as a testament to human ingenuity and strength, while remaining one of history's greatest mysteries. Today, Stonehenge is a global archaeological icon that attracts millions of visitors and researchers worldwide. Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan is one of the greatest ancient cities of the Americas, founded over 2,000 years ago, and once home to a population estimated at more than 100,000 people. The city's main avenue stretches about 2 miles, leading directly to the Pyramid of the Sun, which rises 216 feet, making it one of the largest pyramids of the ancient world. Nearby, the Pyramid of the Moon stands 140 feet tall, creating a perfect axis that reveals the sophisticated urban planning of Teotihuacan. The city's walls were decorated with colorful murals depicting mythology and rituals, proving that this was not only a political center, but also a cultural and religious hub. Today, Teotihuacan remains a living testimony to the technical mastery, urban vision, and cosmic worldview of ancient Mesoamerican civilization. Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza is one of the most famous ancient cities of the Maya civilization, located on the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, built around the 9th century AD, and once served as an important political, religious, and economic hub. The most iconic structure is the Pyramid El Castillo, also known as the Temple of Kukulkan, standing about 98 feet or 30 meters tall, designed with 365 steps, symbolizing the days of the year. The complex also contains the largest ancient ball court in the Americas, measuring 551 feet or 168 meters in length, where rituals and ceremonial games reflected the Mayas' spiritual beliefs. The architectural layout reveals advanced knowledge of astronomy, as during the spring and autumn equinoxes, the shadow cast on the steps of El Castillo creates the illusion of a giant serpent slithering down the pyramid. Temples, observatories, and limestone structures were built with remarkable precision, demonstrating the mathematical skills and organized society of the Maya. Today, visitors walking through this vast site can not only admire the monumental architecture, but also envision how the Maya integrated astronomy, religion, and political power into creating a thriving city. Petra. Carved directly into the red sandstone cliffs of Jordan, Petra stands as a striking testament to the creativity and engineering of the Nabateans more than 2,000 years ago. The main entrance guides visitors through a narrow gorge stretching nearly 1,300 yards, flanked by towering cliffs about 260 feet high, creating the sensation of walking through a monumental gateway into a hidden world. Petra's architecture is remarkable for its monumental facades intricately carved from the rock, with many structures rising around 130 feet, showcasing a superior blend of artistry and ancient construction skill. More than a settlement, Petra was once a thriving trade hub, strategically located on caravan routes linking the Arabian Peninsula with the Mediterranean, elevating the Nabateans into a wealthy and powerful civilization. Complex water systems, including channels and reservoirs, were designed to store the scarce desert water, proving extraordinary human adaptability in a harsh environment. Today, Petra continues to attract millions of visitors and researchers, not only as an archaeological treasure, but also as a symbol of human ingenuity and resilience against nature. The Great Sphinx. The Great Sphinx of Egypt, located on the Giza Plateau, is one of the largest and oldest monolithic sculptures in the world, carved directly from natural limestone about 4,500 years ago. Measuring about 240 feet long, 66 feet high and 62 feet wide, the monument combines the body of a lion with the head of a human, symbolizing power and wisdom in ancient Egyptian culture. Its wide eyes and refined face are believed to resemble a pharaoh, while the elongated lion's body forms a commanding figure, serving as an eternal guardian of the desert and the pyramids nearby. The Sphinx was carved from limestone layers of varying hardness, which caused the body to erode faster than the head, leaving visible marks of time and harsh desert climate. Today, the Great Sphinx stands not only as an archaeological treasure, but also as a testament to the engineering skill, religious vision, and symbolic strength of a civilization at its peak. Machu Picchu. The ancient city of the Inca civilization, located high in the Andes of Peru, was built in the 15th century and rediscovered in the early 20th century. At an elevation of about 7,900 feet above sea level, the site was constructed with massive stone blocks fitted so precisely without mortar, showcasing the advanced building techniques of the Inca. Covering nearly 5 square miles, the complex includes terraces, plazas, and ceremonial structures, all designed in harmony with the rugged mountain landscape. The wide agricultural terraces not only stabilized the soil, but also supported sustainable farming methods vital to Inca life. A sophisticated water management system with channels and artificial springs ensured a continuous water supply, reflecting deep knowledge of hydraulics. In 1983, Machu Picchu was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and today it stands as one of South America's most visited landmarks. Its enduring presence illustrates human adaptability to extreme environments and the greatness of the Inca civilization. Ajanta and Ellora Caves. Ajanta and Ellora Caves are two monumental rock-cut cave complexes in India, carved directly into basalt cliffs more than 2,000 years ago, representing a unique blend of religion, art, and ancient engineering. At Ajanta, the walls are covered with murals, illustrating Buddhist life and beliefs, with mineral-based pigments that have remained vivid for centuries, showcasing the durability and techniques of ancient artisans. Ellora stands out with more than 30 caves carved between the 5th and 10th centuries, including a massive monolithic temple carved from a single rock, rising about 100 feet or 30 meters in Europe and Portugal, and 33 yards in the United States, making it one of the largest rock-cut structures in the world. The entire construction was achieved without bricks or concrete, relying solely on chiseling and sculpting the hard basalt by hand, a feat of persistence and technical mastery. The Ellora complex was designed with corridors, pillars, and sculptures depicting mythology, religion, and philosophy, reflecting the diversity of ancient Indian beliefs. The carvings and columns are so precise and balanced that archaeologists often compare them to modern architectural techniques. Together, Ajanta and Ellora stand as living museums of Indian civilization, recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites and drawing millions of visitors each year. Uxmal. Uxmal is one of the most important ancient Maya cities, located on Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, distinguished by its refined architecture and advanced urban planning. The Pyramid of the Magician stands as the iconic structure of Uxmal, rising about 115 feet high in the US system and 35 meters in the metric system, with a unique oval design rarely seen in the Maya world. The governor's palace impresses with its length of nearly 328 feet in the US system and 100 meters in the metric system, built with finely cut stone blocks and detailed carvings illustrating astronomical symbols and religious rituals. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1996, it continues to stand as a testament to Maya mastery. Nazca Lines. The Nazca Lines are one of the world's most outstanding archaeological wonders, stretching across more than 280 square miles of desert in southern Peru. Created between 500 BC and 500 AD, this system of over 300 massive drawings includes straight lines, geometric figures, and depictions of animals, all visible only from above. Some of the largest figures reach lengths of more than half a mile, while many straight lines extend for several miles across the reddish desert floor. Researchers believe the Nazca achieved this by removing the darker gravel surface to reveal lighter soil beneath, creating a strong contrast that has lasted thousands of years. Remarkably, despite the harsh desert climate, where daytime temperatures can reach 100 F, many designs remain sharp and symmetrical. Figures of birds, fish, monkeys, and stylized human shapes highlight the abstract thinking and organizational skill of the Nazca civilization. Scholars suggest the lines may have served religious rituals, astronomical purposes, or rain-related ceremonies in this arid land. Today, the Nazca Lines are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracting travelers and scientists alike to explore one of humanity's greatest enigmas. Easter Island Moai statues. These statues were mainly carved from solid volcanic tuff, with an average height of about 13 feet, and some reaching up to 33 feet, weighing more than 176,000 pounds. What makes them striking is that most moai were placed on stone platforms called ahu, forming ceremonial systems tied closely to cultural and spiritual life. Archaeological studies suggest that the statues were transported from quarries using ingenious methods, possibly ropes and coordinated groups moving them across miles. Details such as elongated noses, square jaws, and deep eye sockets reflect the precision of sculpting skills while symbolizing ancestral authority and clan leadership. Their enduring presence, with hundreds surviving centuries of sea winds and harsh climate, has turned them into iconic symbols of human ingenuity and resilience. Skara Brae is a remarkably well-preserved Neolithic village located in the Orkney archipelago of northern Scotland, dating back around 5,000 years. The stone houses, tightly fitted together and connected by narrow passages, demonstrate the impressive community organization and construction skills of its ancient inhabitants. Inside the dwellings, archaeologists have uncovered stone beds, hearths, and storage compartments, offering a clear picture of daily life in prehistoric times. Today, it provides not only a direct glimpse into prehistoric human life, but also stands as enduring evidence of human creativity and adaptation to nature. TheSideYou've is a massive limestone fortress built in the 15th century by the Inca Empire, featuring defensive walls made from blocks weighing up to 200 tons that fit so precisely, no sheet of paper can pass between them. The walls rise about 20 feet high, arranged in 3 terraced levels stretching nearly 2,000 feet, forming one of the most formidable defensive structures in the Andes. Standing at an elevation of more than 12,000 feet above sea level, the fortress commands a full view over Cusco, a location that reveals the Incas' strategic use of landscape and architecture. Beyond its military role, TheSideYou've also served as a ceremonial center for major religious rituals, blending defense with spirituality. With its colossal stones, precise construction, and monumental scale, TheSideYou've stands as one of South America's most striking archaeological sites and a lasting symbol of Inca ingenuity. Tikal. Once the heart of the Maya civilization, this ancient city in northern Guatemala flourished between the 4th century BC and the 9th century AD, hosting tens of thousands of inhabitants. Its limestone pyramids stand as the most iconic structures, with one temple rising nearly 230 feet, the equivalent of a 20-story building. The vast complex includes plazas, temples, and palaces, all arranged in a sophisticated urban layout that reveals the remarkable organizational and engineering skills of the Maya. Beyond their religious role, these constructions served as political, commercial, and cultural hubs that linked Tikal with the wider Mesoamerican world. Surrounded by dense tropical rainforest, the city thrived by harnessing the rich natural resources of its environment for centuries. Today, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Tikal stands as enduring proof of the creativity and power of one of the most brilliant civilizations of ancient America. Delphi. Delphi was one of the most important religious and political centers of ancient Greece, located on the slopes of Mount Parnassus at about 5,700 feet above sea level. It was once considered the center of the Greek world, where the god Apollo was worshipped, and where prophecies from the oracle Pythia influenced the decisions of kings and leaders. Visitors to Delphi can admire the Temple of Apollo, built in the 4th century BC, with the marble columns that have stood firm for thousands of years. The site also features a stadium constructed around the 5th century BC, with space for thousands of spectators, showing the importance of sports and festivals in Greek life. The theatre at Delphi, which could hold about 5,000 people, was built in an elevated position that allowed the audience to enjoy performances while overlooking the vast valley below. More than just an archaeological site, Delphi is a lasting testimony to the wisdom, beliefs, and architectural artistry of a civilization that laid foundations for values still recognized today. Persepolis. Once the ceremonial capital of the Persian Empire, Persepolis was built in the 6th century BC under King Darius III, showcasing the authority and sophisticated organization of one of the most powerful empires of the ancient world. The site stands on a stone terrace, rising about 50 feet above the surrounding plain, ensuring both stability and a commanding presence of royal power. The city is remarkable for its grand staircases leading into the Great Court, where emissaries from across the empire were received during official ceremonies. Palaces supported by stone columns reaching nearly 65 feet high were adorned with detailed carvings depicting tribute bearers, warriors, and sacred animals. Today, Persepolis is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracting visitors eager to witness the grandeur of Persian civilization thousands of years ago. Palmyra. Located in the Syrian desert, Palmyra was once a key trading hub connecting the Mediterranean and Persia, serving as a vital stop for caravans on the Silk Road. The Great Colonnade, stretching nearly 1,200 yards, is one of its most remarkable features, with rows of towering stone columns, each rising about 60 feet in height. Among its highlights stands the Temple of Bel, constructed in the 1st century with sandstone walls and architectural styles blending Greek, Roman, and Eastern influences. Today, despite damage, Palmyra is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, standing as living proof of the fusion of civilizations within one ancient city. Mohenjo-Daro. Located in the Indus River Valley, Mohenjo-Daro is one of the earliest planned cities in human history, dating back to around 2500 BC. The city is remarkable for its grid-based street layout, with main avenues measuring about 30 feet wide, creating a balanced and advanced urban structure for its time. A unique feature of Mohenjo-Daro is its underground drainage system, where numerous water channels were laid along the streets and connected directly to individual houses, showing advanced urban sanitation and infrastructure. Today, its ruins preserve striking evidence of a once flourishing civilization, providing researchers with valuable insights into the early development of urban life. Tiwanaku is one of the most important archaeological centers in South America, located on the Altiplano Plateau of Bolivia at an altitude of about 2,400 feet above sea level. The site once served as the capital of a powerful civilization that thrived from around AD 500 to 1000, extending its influence throughout the Andes. Massive stone blocks weighing tens of tons were precisely carved and fitted together with such accuracy that even today scientists cannot fully explain the techniques used by the Tiwanaku people. The most distinctive feature of Tiwanaku is the Gate of the Sun, a monolithic stone measuring about 10 feet high and 13 feet wide, decorated with intricate religious carvings that demonstrate the fusion of political authority and spiritual beliefs. Today, visitors can see not only the stone ruins, but also imagine a vast city where engineering, religion, and politics blended to create one of the pioneering civilizations of ancient America. Mesa Verde. Mesa Verde is one of the most distinctive national parks in the United States, renowned for its stone dwellings built by the ancient Pueblo people more than 700 years ago. Located at an elevation of about 8,500 feet on the Colorado Plateau, the park spans a vast area with over 4,000 archaeological sites, including hundreds of finely crafted cliff dwellings. These constructions range from small rooms only a few square feet to multi-story complexes reflecting the Pueblo people's advanced social organization and construction skills. The dry grasslands, pine forests, and rugged rocky landscapes formed a unique ecosystem that sustained the lives of the ancient inhabitants. Mesa Verde is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, serving as a remarkable testimony to the enduring relationship between humans and their natural environment. Carthage. Carthage, the ancient city on the Mediterranean coast of Tunisia, was once a major center of power and trade in the ancient world. Founded by the Phoenicians in the 9th century BC, the city quickly grew into a mighty empire, with trade networks extending across Africa and Europe. Visitors can still witness the remains of its grand structures, including the circular military harbor that could hold hundreds of warships, a testimony to its naval strength. The ruins of Roman baths, an amphitheater, and public squares reflect the cultural blend of Punic and Roman influences after the city was conquered in the 2nd century BC. Today, Carthage is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offering travelers the chance to understand a civilization that once dominated the Western Mediterranean for centuries. Great Zimbabwe is the largest ancient stone complex in sub-Saharan Africa, built in the 11th century as the political and commercial center of a powerful kingdom. Its massive dry stone walls rise up to 33 feet high and extend over 656 feet long, showcasing the advanced building skills of its people. Today, Great Zimbabwe stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserving the legacy of African civilization and reminding us of human creativity and strength. Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe is considered the world's oldest known religious site, located on a barren hill in southeastern Turkey, a region often regarded as the cradle of human civilization. Its site consists of massive T-shaped pillars averaging about 20 yards tall and weighing tens of tons, arranged in circular enclosures more than 60 feet wide, demonstrating advanced building techniques far beyond the hunter-gatherer era. The stone surfaces are intricately carved with depictions of animals such as lions, bulls, snakes, and birds, along with abstract symbols that reveal the symbolic thought and spiritual beliefs of people more than 11,000 years ago. Archaeologists suggest that erecting these enormous stones required the cooperation of hundreds of people using simple tools, yet showing clear organizational and planning skills. Remarkably, Göbekli Tepe predates the Egyptian pyramids by over 6,000 years and is even older than Stonehenge in England. Rising at about 2,600 feet above sea level, the site not only illustrates architectural progress, but also offers new perspectives on early human society, where religion and ritual may have preceded farming and settlement. Only a small portion has been excavated, while the rest remains buried beneath soil and rock, promising discoveries that could reshape our understanding of human history. Göbekli Tepe is not just an archaeological site, but a living testimony to a turning point in the story of civilization. Borobudur. Borobudur is a massive Buddhist temple complex in central Java, Indonesia, built in the 9th century during the Sailendra dynasty. Designed as a giant stepped pyramid with 9 levels, including 6 square platforms and 3 circular terraces, the structure combines religious symbolism with advanced engineering of its era. Rising to a height of about 115 feet or 35 meters in US and Portuguese measurements, Borobudur provides sweeping views of the surrounding landscape. Constructed from over 2 million volcanic stone blocks, the monument features intricately carved panels that depict stories from Buddhist scriptures, showcasing both faith and artistry. Visitors can explore more than 2,600 relief panels and over 500 Buddha statues arranged along corridors, each crafted with precision to convey philosophy and teachings through imagery. The entire structure is laid out as a vast cosmic diagram of Buddhist cosmology, guiding pilgrims from the lower levels symbolizing desire to the upper levels representing enlightenment. Remarkably, the massive stones are held together without mortar, using interlocking techniques that highlight the engineering mastery of the builders. Today, Borobudur stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and remains one of the most significant Buddhist monuments in the world, a living testimony to the union of religion, art, and ancient science. Turunkuyu is a vast underground city in Cappadocia, Turkey, carved from volcanic rock and expanded over centuries into a multi-level labyrinth beneath the earth. Reaches a depth of about 280 feet in the United States and 26 meters in Portugal, capable of sheltering tens of thousands of people at once. Features a complex layout with narrow sloping staircases connecting different levels, including living spaces, storage rooms, animal stables, and water wells for self-sufficiency. Is protected by massive circular stone doors that could be rolled into place to block passageways, highlighting its defensive design. Today is a major archaeological landmark, drawing visitors and researchers from around the world to uncover the secrets of this hidden underground metropolis. Angkor Wat is the largest religious monument in the world, located in Cambodia, built in the 12th century under King Suryavarman II as a testament to the power and advanced architecture of the Khmer Empire. The temple covers over 400 acres with a surrounding moat nearly 620 feet wide and 660 feet long, showcasing the sophisticated hydraulic engineering of the ancient Khmer. Its highlight is the 5 central towers, with the main tower rising about 213 feet high, symbolizing Mount Meru, the sacred cosmic axis in Hindu mythology. The outer gallery stretches nearly 2,625 feet, decorated with over 337 feet of bas-reliefs depicting scenes from the Ramayana and Mahabharata epics, as well as celestial Apsara dances that demonstrate Khmer artistry and imagination. Angkor Wat stands not only as a religious monument, but also as a cultural and political symbol, reflecting the union of faith, nature, and power. At sunrise, the entire complex glows in golden-orange hues mirrored on the surface of the moat, creating a striking vision that reinforces the eternal presence of this brilliant civilization. With its scale, detail, and historical significance, Angkor Wat remains a living witness to human creativity and organization more than 8 centuries ago.